Didn't you understand the chilling effect that it would have to parents when you issued your directive, when you directed your criminal divisions and your counterterrorism divisions to investigate parents who were angry at school boards and administrators during COVID?
Today we're diving into some fireworks from Capitol Hill. Senator John Kennedy took Attorney General Merrick Garland to task in a fiery Judiciary Committee hearing. The topic is on the accusations that the Department of Justice treated concerned parents like domestic terrorists. If you care about free speech, parental rights, and government accountability, this one's for you. Let's break it down.
Didn't you understand the chilling effect that it would have to parents when you issued your directive, when you directed your criminal divisions and your counterterrorism divisions to investigate parents who were angry at school boards and administrators during COVID?
So, Senator, if you just give me a moment to put the full context, I did not do that. I did not issue any memorandum directing the investigation of parents who were concerned about their children. Quite to the contrary, the memorandum that you're talking about says at the very beginning of the memorandum that vigorous public debate is protected by the First Amendment. And the kind of concerns that you're talking about are, as expressed by parents, are of course completely protected. The memorandum was aimed at violence and threats of violence against a whole host of school personnel. It was not aimed at parents making complaints to their school board. And it came in the context of a whole series of other kinds of violent threats and violence against other public officials.
Let's walk through this. Your directive to your criminal division and your counterterrorism division came in a response to a letter from the National School Boards Association, did it not?
In part to the letter and in part to news reports of violence and threats of violence.
And the National School Board Association said these parents ought to be investigated under the Patriot Act as potential domestic terrorists.
And you'll notice, Senator, that I said nothing like that.
I understand, but that's what the letter said.
There was a reference to that in the letter, something I disagree with.
And your employees helped them write the letter, didn't they?
I don't know anything to suggest that that's true.
I think it is true.
Well,
and the White House helped them write that letter, didn't they?
I don't know. I have no knowledge about that, but certainly I don't know anything about my employees helping write that letter.
So you get this letter from the National School Board Association asking you to investigate parents that your employees helped write and that the White House helped write, and you issue a directive to your criminal division and to your counterintelligence or counterterrorism division to start investigating parents who are angry. What did you think was going to happen?
Say again, Senator, that nothing in my memorandum says to investigate parents who are angry. Quite the opposite. It says that the First Amendment protects that kind of vigorous debate. The only thing we wanted was for an assessment to be made out in the field about whether federal assistance was needed to prevent violence and threats of violence.
Well, one of your field, that's not the way your department implemented your directive. One of your field offices actually opened an investigation. You set up a website and a hotline to report parents. And
I don't think we didn't set up a specific hotline about this. This was a reference to the
Democratic
FBI's hotline.
Party official contacted you. They said that some Republicans were inciting violence by expressing public displeasure with school districts' vaccine mandates. And one of your field offices opened an investigation, which is a permanent part of their record.
Here's the thing. Parents had every right to be angry. The pandemic caused the largest learning loss in modern history. Virtual learning didn't just set kids back academically, it took a toll on their mental health too. Kennedy called out what many parents feel, that the DOJ's actions seemed more about protecting teachers' unions than addressing valid concerns. And Garland? Well, he didn't do much to dispel that perception. It raises a bigger question: are we crossing a line where dissent is treated as a threat? If parents can't speak up about their kids' education without fear, what does that say about our democracy? So, where do we go from here? Senator Kennedy's grilling made one thing clear: Americans aren't backing down when it comes to their kids and their rights. The First Amendment is non-negotiable. What do you think? Was the DOJ's response appropriate, or did they overreach? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep the conversation going and hold our leaders accountable. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.